Good evening, everybody. Again, my name is Pat Herlock. I'm president of Naomi's Program of Excellence. And we were founded in 2002, and we are actually a parent, family-based organization that really believes in our children. And we know all parents believe in their children, but what we do is we supplement the education that our children get inside a school building. Because we know the research, and the research has shown that supplementary education is actually what makes the difference between a child who can exceed and super exceed. So what we do is expose our children to extracurricular activities as it pertains to education over the summer. In NPE, there's no stopping education in June and reactivating in September. They have to learn continuously 12 months out of the year. We also insist on them being community leaders and getting involved, as well as exposing them to cultural arts activities. So we actually have a couple of brochures in the back of the room if anybody's interested in getting more information about our organization. But at this time, I'd like to introduce our chairs of the Education Committee, and that is Pamela Charles, who's going to talk more about what the kids are going to be doing this evening. And then we have Dominique Oscar and Leslie Salon. I'm going to pass it over to Pam right now.
Thank you, Pat. Welcome. This play, I'm Black and I'm Proud, was co-written, produced, directed by not only the parents here on the stage, but also all the students. We are very proud of the NPE students, and we hope you enjoy the performance. I'm Black and I'm Proud.
Where am I? What just happened? The Black Museum?
Hey, don't be scared. I brought you here using my latest invention, the teleporting machine. I hear you're doing a project for Black History Month, and I think that's great. I brought you here to hopefully spark your memory in one of our great heroes. To tell you about myself, humbly, my name is Lonnie Johnson, creator of the Super Soaker. Over the years, the Super Soaker has gained over $1 billion in profits and has become the best-selling toy in America. I currently now hold 80 patents, and I've reinvested most of my money to the production of my 2 energy technology companies. Come, let's start our tour.
Is that Ray Charles? I used to listen to him with my grandmother. She said that he had lots of courage.
Somebody said courage? Hi, my name is Ray Charles Robinson, but you know me as Ray Charles. As you can see, I'm blind. I became blind around the age of 7. My mom never wanted me to act or to be treated like a cripple, so she sent me to the St. Augustine School for the Deaf and Blind in St. Augustine, Florida. That's where I classically learned to play the piano. But I really wanted to play the jazz and the blues. I also wanted to be the controller of my music and my masters. They said they didn't want me to, but I did it. I blamed myself for the drowning of my brother and being hooked on drugs for a while, but I put that all aside and won a Grammy for my hit song, Hit the Bojack. Boy, I love that song.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice what you love for what you believe in. That's why I have to honor my God and my religious beliefs and refuse the military judge. Brombo, young man, Brombo. This epic battle was against George Foreman in the blazing heat of Zaire, Africa. Most people thought I couldn't beat him, but I tired him out my famous rope-a-dope strategy and attacked with a big win. The crowd was amazing in Zaire. I still remember them screaming, Ali, Boombaye, Ali, Boombaye. They loved me. Then in 1978, I became boxing's first 3-time heavyweight champion after beating Leon Spinks. I shook up the world! Always remember, if your mind can conceive it and your heart can believe it, then you can achieve it. And you can be great just like me. I said I was great even before I knew I was.
It's me, Arthur Ashe. You may have been the heavyweight boxing champion of the world, but to this day, I sold the title being the only black man to win 3 Grand Slam championships. Wimbledon, US Open, and Australia Open. Man, that trip was killer. But I don't only want to be remembered for my tennis accomplishments. I want people to know I was an active participant in the civil rights movement. I fought against apartheid in South Africa and worked on AIDS awareness.
Now, one of my favorite periods in American history, because you know black history is American history, is the 1970s, the Black Power movement, when blacks stopped trying to look like others and started to embrace themselves for who they really were. From afros to dashikis, black became beautiful, like our beautiful Nubian sister, Shirley Chisholm, who helped blaze the way for our President Barack Obama.
Hello, the year is 1972, and I, Shirley Chisholm, am the first woman to run for the Democratic nomination for the President of the United States. I am not standing here as the choice of women or the choice of blacks. I am the choice of the people of America. Don't sell your vote out. This is your time to be heard. For those of you who don't know me, I was born in New York City and moved to the Barbados at age 3. The education I received in the Barbados gave me the confidence and the fearlessness to speak my mind. I went on to become the first black woman elected into Congress and represented New York State for 7 terms. I am a social activist dedicated to employment opportunities, social justice, medical care, and educational opportunities for minorities and women. I also opposed Nyack. Although I lost the presidential nomination to Mr. McGovern in 1972, I leave you ladies with these words. Have stamina. The road is tough for black women. And when you think of me, remember me as the black woman who lived in the 20th century and dared to be herself.
Thank you. name is Bill Scott Herring. I like to call myself a bluesologist. I use spoken word over music to tell the struggling situations of my people. Nowadays, it's called rapping. My song, The Revolution Will Not Be Televised, made me most famous. Let me kick a little bit for you. You will not be able to stay home, brother. You will not be able to turn on, plug in, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and Skip. Skip out for bitter commercials, because the revolution will not be televised. My music was made stronger by my work with my comrades in the struggle, Stokely Carmichael and Huey Newton.
I am Huey Newton. As a child, I went to public school in Oakland, California. There, I was ashamed of being black. I was ashamed of being black because the teachers there didn't teach me anything about the greatness of my heritage. This robbed me of my sense of uniqueness and my dignity. As a child, I got into a lot of trouble, but I was still a smart kid though. I managed to go on to Merritt College, where I planned to study law to become a better criminal. But it's funny how plans I met my comrade Bobby Seale and joined the fraternity Phi Beta Sigma. Bobby Seale and I later started the Black Panther Party for self-defense. The Black Panther Party is a black organization that worked against police brutality and racism. Sometimes we get a bad rap for being too radical, but being radical was our form of change. My man Stokely Carmichael understood that sometimes change must be radical.
My name is Stokely Carmichael, so I changed it to Kwame Ture. Let me tell you how Black Power became a movement. I worked with Martin Luther King Jr. protesting America's mistreatment of black folks. We helped organize nonviolent marches and sit-ins. Me and Martin were shot at, attacked by dogs, hosed down, and jailed together. When Martin was assassinated April 4th, 1968, I immediately changed my outlook on integration. I felt we needed to fight fire with fire, and nonviolent movement was no longer an option for me. I connected with the Black Panthers, and we began to tell our people to be proud to be black. Black is beautiful. I told them to study our history, connect with our African heritage, and to stand up for what is right. Was the Black Power movement 100% successful? No, but I believe it was right. It planted an idea in the minds of our people, and now we as a people define who we are. Say it loud, I'm black and I'm proud.